Okay, so what we're going to do now is create a 30-minute overall phase and structure chart, candlestick chart. So let's go to File, New, Chart. I want you all to follow along, please. We're going to do the same thing together now. So I want you to open up a crude chart, go New, hit OK. Now let's just open that. Now remember, because we've reflected these lines on our initial balance drawing, they're going to be reflected on any new crude chart we open. What I want to do now is make this a 30-minute chart, so please follow along. Data series, we're going to make this a 30-minute chart. I'm going to put 60 days on it and hit OK. If your chart opened up as a Renko chart, what happens in NinjaTrader, each time you open up a chart, it will reflect what your last chart was open. So if you had opened a Renko chart before, you will have to change this from Renkos to minutes. It's a 30-minute chart, and we're going to put 60 days on. Now, when you start trading properly, I want this to be in your background. This is a background chart for overall phase and structure. Okay, so key support and resistance levels will be down here. So let's take these off and start them again. Remember, we're making lower highs, so we're trending downwards at the moment for this session. We're looking for key support down here, which is key support from a couple of sessions ago. Look, it was heavily rejected and bought back into. So at the moment, the oil price is being supported at 93.20 a barrel. Right, so to draw the lower high dynamic support and resistance, we're going to stay in draw mode. Then we're going to do line. We're going to do this. I'm not fussed about this reflecting on all the charts. I only really want it for the crude chart for the time being. Because we're staying in draw mode, you just stretch it out. Lower highs. Lower highs. Remember, these are key sell-off points. Remember, sell 1, sell 2, sell 3, consolidate. Remember the 3 drives. Look, 1, 2, 3. One more drive, then it starts to dilly-dally, and then it's a slow grind. This is the overnight session. So it's made a slow grind, and then this morning it's just been slowly grinding down at the moment. So let's get rid of that. So now, are we all having a 30-minute chart with these lines on now? Okay, cool. So this is your phase and structure chart, guys. And as we can see, look, we are pushing down at the moment. Now we're going to put the Fibonacci for the current session. Well, the current valid session is from the high to low that the price has made, where we're finding support because of the support over here, look. So we're looking for a key reversal out of here for an upside potential, or a drive through these lower target lines here. So what we're going to do now is just make that a little bit bigger. And now all you do to put a Fibonacci on, all you do is click on here, go to Fibonacci Retracements, go from the high, start here, push it down, just left click and drag, push it down to here, which coincidentally is a 1.5 times of this morning's IB where it's bounced, which we know why it does that, don't we? So this key reversal zone is the 50 to 618 zone. If price comes back up to here, we could be looking for a second sell-off and a drive south. All right, here comes a push. Right, so what we're going to do now is colour that little area in and leave it on the chart because it becomes relevant for the coming sessions. So to colour that zone in, what we're going to do is do a rectangle. And we're going to go from the Let's go from current price. If we go from here to here, just drag it across. That is how you put the key support resistance area. Now, the reason I want to do this is if you double click on this box, double click on the line on the box, we're going to make it a red line for the outer line. Red line, and we're going to make the interior pink. Light pink. And hit OK. So that now gives us a key reversal area, okay? Now there's another way you can do it. If you don't have your Fibonacci looking the same way as this, let's set this up so it looks exactly the same as mine. What I want you to do is double click on your Fibonacci line and copy these settings. So 0 is going to be grey and 1. 23% is light steel blue and 1. 38% is medium turquoise 1. 50% to the 618 is red, 2 lines thick. 76% is navy and 1, and we're not using the others, which you can define them for. I'll show you a different way of using this, but you can define them. What I want you to do now is, once you've got these settings exactly the same as that, so you should have 50%, 618, 2 red solid lines, okay? Go here and go Manage Templates. You can now save that as default. So every time you pull up a Fibonacci from now on, it will look the same as that. Now there's another way you can use this. Watch this. This is sometimes the way I use this. I've saved a different template. In fact, let's save a different template. Watch this. What we're going to do now is take all the other lines off. All right. So we're going to do the 100% off. We're going to take the 23% off. We're going to take the 76% off. All I want to see now is the 38 and the 50% key lines. All right. Now you have to leave the 0 line on, otherwise you won't be able to click on it and remove it. So what we're going to do now is do Manage Templates, and then this time I want you to name it Red Zone. And then save it. Don't save it as default, we're just going to save it as Red Zone. Now hit OK. Now what we've got here is the 0 line and the key reversal zone. The red and blue line stayed on. Actually, that's kept the 38%. I want to take that 38% off, so double click on it again. Double click on the fib again. Take that 38% off. Go Manage Templates. Save as Red Zone. Hit OK. So we've got the diagonal and the 2 key red lines now, or you can do the box the way I've done it. It's a choice entirely up to you. That's one way of doing it very quickly and save it as a template to be used. So if I now take the fib off of there, that's the chart where we're looking for our key support and resistances for the rest of the session.